Hi YouTubers, this is just a little video to ask a question whether anybody's had a similar experience to me. Somebody was asking me about why one of my videos had such low views, and it brought me back to a point which I maybe should have made a video about quite some time ago, and it was that there was a time when the very controversial and famous footage of the puppy being thrown off the cliff by the soldiers was circulating on YouTube, and very quickly everybody was letting their friends know about this video, and subsequently a lot of people got to see the video, and very soon after that it got taken down, even though it was getting massive views. And I was a bit concerned about this. I said, well, this is obviously something really bad and needs to be investigated. I did a little video about it, and it was called Soldier, hang on, I think I've got it here. It's called Soldier Throws Puppy Off Cliff Deleted. And so if you want to have a look at it, it's in my pages. But basically what happened was, when I posted this video, I started to get a lot of hits on that video, which obviously wasn't containing the original puppy footage, but was talking about the fact that YouTube had taken it down. Now subsequently, I'd like to say that as a sort of follow-up, the soldier that did actually throw that real puppy off the cliff was dismissed from the military, so he was actually kicked out. So the footage was real. That's just in case anybody was interested. But what I did notice was that I was getting massive hits. I kept an eye on the video to see, what people were saying in the reactions and comments, and I was noticing that I was getting a lot of hits, I was getting a lot of comments, there was a lot of feedback, and I had well over 100,000 hits. And I noticed that a few days after I had 100,000 hits, then I had 80,000 hits, so the hits had gone down, and they kept on sort of creeping down day by day. The hits were going down, so I ended up with something like 40,000 hits, and then over time, sort of people have still been logging in. Oh no, I think it was about 30,000 hits, and then over time it slowly built itself back up to about 57,000 hits, which is a hell of a lot of hits. I mean, that's the most hits I've ever had for a video that I've posted on YouTube. But what's interesting is, why did I have over 100,000 hits, and why did it slowly creep downwards as I was looking at the hits? If anybody can answer the question on this, do YouTube go in and amend your views? Do they actually doctor these? I'm pretty certain the video was taken down for reasons of sort of the government getting involved, military or government contacting YouTube and saying, we want this video gone, because it's bad for public morale and the war effort in Iraq and blah blah blah, and Homeland Security probably contacted Google, who own YouTube, and said, you've got to get rid of this because this is bad for business. But what I was interested in is, obviously they didn't take down the comments videos that people did, but certainly that they were editing the amount of views that were being displayed. And I just, I think it's a reasonable question to ask, considering that's happened, and I saw it happen. So it's a reasonable question to ask, has anybody else experienced this? And was this part of some other agenda to make the subject matter of this puppy being thrown off the cliff seem like it was being less viewed, less talked about? Were they just routinely editing down the amount of hits that people were getting for talking about this subject, so it looked like it wasn't receiving so much attention? So if anybody's got any experience about censorship on YouTube of maybe even just innocent subjects, things that don't appear like they should have been taken down but were taken down, or definitely on this subject matter of YouTube editing maybe comments or editing the amounts of views that have been done, I'd be very interested to know. Hope it doesn't get me booted off YouTube for daring to ask such a cheeky question of one's masters who give so much free video space. But I think it's an interesting question, and I think there may be somebody out there's got the answer. So thanks, over to you.